This is Jennifer Fonseca with part 2 of the 3-minute resume. In part 1, we talked about the difference between a functional resume and a chronological resume. Today we're going to take a little bit of a step back and talk about some key elements regardless of the type of resume that you use. But first, we're going to delve into busting 2 more myths. So myth number 1, you just need one fabulous resume. Not true anymore. Myth number 2, you should put all of your experience down on that resume. Let them know everything about you. Again, not true. But let's start with myth number 1. It's not like back in the day where you could make one fabulous resume, copy it 50 times, and send it out all over town. Nope. Remember in part 1 we talked about how employers are either outsourcing their job search or what they're doing is using a computer program to sift through those resumes. Who has time to look through hundreds if not thousands of resumes to find the one perfect fit? How are they doing it? Well, they're looking for keywords. And how do you know what those keywords are? You read. You read the job description. When you look at the job description, the words that show up there need to show up in your resume. What does this mean? It means that you really need to tailor each and every one of your resumes to each and every one of the jobs that you're applying for. Yes, it'll take a little more work, but won't it be worth it in the end if you're the one who gets the job? Let me provide you with an example. I went onto Yahoo Hot Jobs and I looked up 2 different jobs for a bookkeeper. One employer wanted somebody that was a motivated self-starter. The second didn't use that terminology at all, but said they wanted someone who could use QuickBooks and could do financial spreadsheets. If I were the one applying for each of those jobs, I would make sure that on the first one, I put in my objective statement, I am a motivated self-starter. On the second resume, I would make sure somewhere within my skill set that I listed that I knew QuickBooks if I did, and that I knew how to read or work within a financial spreadsheet, because that's the terms that each of those employers are specifically looking for. Now, let's bust myth number 2, that you should put all of your fabulousness down on paper. Let me show you an old resume of mine. Check this out. Do you see how many bullets I've got going on here? Tons! It's a lot to read. You need to be a bit of a tease. Don't verbally vomit on your paper everything about you. Give them just enough to want a little bit more. Keep it clean, keep it simple. Don't give them everything, just what they need to hear to get you in the door to get that interview. Well, that's all the time we have today for 3-minute resume. Check out the other segments for even more tips.